And I am back again after taking my sleep. Or going to sleep. Okay, this is pretty much trash. I'll throw that one away. As well as this piece, but it's fine. I'll continue using that. Let me just do what I always do and get ready. Send links out and stuff. Hey Max Blue, like yo, what up Alex? Sorry, I'm just setting up, sending links, Discord and all that stuff. To share video, copy link. Dude, it was crazy. Last night I got rated the first time. I got rated with like 147 views. I was shaking, dude. I was shivering in my boots. I was like doing these birds, they kind of come on nice, and I got rated, and I was like nervous, and my drunks came like shit. So there was that. You missed it. I was gonna do Discord, share link, announcements, apps, everyone. Yeah, dude. This is crazy. You missed it. Here it is. Oh, this was from like last night. Max views 147. This is a bit focus. I'm sure you killed it, bro. Must have happened when I crashed. Yeah, it was like at 2:40 in the morning for me. I was getting ready to get off. And then I got rated. I was like, oh shit. I told you I was shaking. Look at my reference picture real quick. Okay, wait, hold on. Got handed the mic. Yeah, dude. They gave me the mic and and I failed. I was like, spaghetti, mom. My name is. It was bad. Hello, Max. How's it going? But it was good though. I after they were here for a good while. After a few minutes, like a good amount left. Slowly, and like pretty much at the end of the stream, I was like at 50 the entire time. So that was pretty cool. Like I said, I was legit, my heart was racing. I never had so many views, just come at once. You were tired. No, I was just gonna get off. It was just in the stream. I was like, the stream was good. A lot of people were here chatting it up, and towards the end, like it just died off. It was completely dead. No one was talking at all. So I was just doing my usual, working on my sketchbook before I get off. And like I told you, I was working on this sketchbook, right? And I was doing these birds. And as I was doing this one, that's when I got rated. And I started doing another one. You could just tell there's a huge difference. My confidence went down. So I was nervous, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. At first I was saying, like joking around, like, oh man, I'm so nervous. But as I was drawing, I was like, actually, I am pretty nervous. What's going on, Max? How was your day today? Or how's it going? And honestly, I couldn't get off with 100 and something people watching me. I was like, and the show must go on. So I went on for like another hour or so. Hour and a half. Could go better. Later, I'm going to work in a bit. Hopefully, it's easy. I'm going to work later today as well. Give your tally mark. Oscar Art. I can color with colors. With Patty. Beautiful artwork. Thanks, sweet man. Thanks, Max Blue. I'm doing up tally marks. So, one for you. Max, let me give out your tally mark. So, where are you? 4. There we go. I'm still learning to color. I don't like how this is coming out. Still practicing. And let me give the names to all the people who came in. Can you greet Anita Bath? Damn, dude, I stink. I'll be right back. I need to take a shower. That's a good one. I don't care. Never heard that one. You got me. The Swig Man. I even read it in my head too, and I was like, okay, no, it's nothing, something stupid. But once I said it, wait, Swig Man or Swing Man? Swig Man. Anita Bath. That's a good one. Ashiwara. Very familiar, that name. Max Blue. I don't work here. Lotto Man. I don't work here. Lotto Man. Then Bree. One. There's one more I'm missing, I'm pretty sure. Oscar Arts. Who else was missing? That name, Ash. Right, you've been here before? A while ago. When things were different here. Thanks. So Jamar said don't Arkham. I got to another go to CJ. There you go, that's why I recognize you. JK, do I have you on this list? Yeah, I do. So things have changed, Ash. I remember you now. Now I know exactly where you're from. Yeah, things have changed. I do request now, but only if you have 5 tally marks. Yeah, exactly. I remember now. Once you brought up John Marston, I'm like, okay, yeah. Now I remember. I remember the name was familiar, but I have a telemark system going here. You know, join the stream, be active for about 2 to 5 minutes, and you get a tally mark. You get 5 tally marks, and then I'll do a drawing for you on a sticky notes, the color you're choosing, and I do it and I post it here, or I have it here on this folder. So these are all the ones I've done so far. And this is a new system. It's only been a week or so since I've had it. So already we have a good amount of tally marks. It's going good, JK. What about you? Let me write your name down here, Ash. One tally mark. It's my fish tank. There's a fish tank like right in front of me. So that's why you hear water running. It's not rain, it's not pee. It's my fish tank. Let me get my color pencils out. So if Paul Pennery, okay. Hello, Paul. No, Paula, my bad, sorry. Just get my color pencils out. So if I've missed anyone's name, let me know. So I can write down your name and give you your tally mark. But yeah, that's the new system that we have going on here for requests. Gave Max Blue his tally mark. I think everyone who needs a tally mark, the tally. See what I mean? Online Mazdas. That's what people always go for when they first join in. That's the main thing. Either what's the one in the background or who's speaking. It's a fish tank. Have you never heard of a fish tank? But anyways, you will hit 1,000 subs soon. I'll help you improve a lot. And what about Mrs. Phantom? Haven't seen her post or videos from her. And she doesn't really care for videos. Right now she's sleeping. She probably joined like right before right after I said it. But I have improved a lot since the last time you were here, especially with my watercolors. A lot. This one I made April 9th. I made this painting. Yeah, so it's a fish tank, right? It's like a little water. It's a filter, like a waterfall filter, I guess you could say. So the water is like going down, so that's why you hear a noise. I do have another one, which is like a sponge filter that's actually inside the fish tank that makes no noise. It's not an emu, it's a cassowary. That's something that I made. Made this booby, this bear, another one of these. Cincinnati, what up? Cincinnati, welcome back. So yeah, I have improved since the last time you were here. A gorilla. This puffin. So I finished this whole book with watercolors on one side. Other side I am doing landscapes. So that's what I'm doing. Bro, I don't know if I'm just lit or what, but the double-sided art is crazy cool. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. So one side is animals, other side is landscapes. I'm still working on landscapes, so they're a bit bad compared to my animal drawings, not gonna lie. This one I was working on yesterday, so I still gotta finish this one, and I gotta finish this one. Try to add a bit more detail, if possible. Did I put your name here, Cincinnati, Mr. Jew? Oh, hey Raven, welcome back. Appreciate you being back. Yeah, my health isn't good at the moment. I told you last time, so I'm not active at the moment, and usually stream at nights for me. But I always leave a like on your stream, but leave a ring in the background. I really do appreciate that. It really helps a lot, especially with the run hours. Sometimes you should add more tags in your stream on Twitch. I don't know how. I have to figure that out. Cause I'm live streaming from Prism, an app, and Prism allows me to stream on Twitch and YouTube. It's 11 p.m. from here. It's 1 p.m. here for me. So Cincinnati, don't have your name? I don't think so. Yeah, I do. And Raven, have your name there? Okay. Ash, same. Max Blue. What are they doing? This page. I'm in Romania, in Eastern Europe. Can I see all your sketches? Lotto Man. Bottom left. Cassowary. Booby. Okay, let me just do something real quick. Cincinnati Jew. What would you like for me to draw for you? You have reached 5 tally marks. Who else? Raven. It's with an R. I'm pretty sure I put your name last one. Didn't. How rude of me. Raven. Simmons. 2 marks. One for yesterday, one for today. JK. I thought you said streaming from prison for a second. No, Prism is an app. PRSM, not prison. Jake K, and you'll give you yours. There you go. 3. My bad. I kind of mumble a bit. So yeah. Cincinnati, what would you like me to draw for you? And on what color post it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Glad it wasn't only one. Nah, not from Prism, the app. That's the app I'm using to go live. Like I said, it allows me to multi-stream. More or less this is how it looks when I start streaming. You know, multi-stream on. I have YouTube and Twitch there. And when chats are being sent, this is how it looks for me. So if I get a message on YouTube, it's YouTube, and Twitch is Twitch. I don't see any avatars. Can I get a picture, please? On bro. On that phone. Max, you need 1 more. So I'm gonna show if Drew's still here, so I'll just put these away for now. Lotto, are you still here? If you are, I'll quickly skim through my sketchbook and show you what I've done so far. Although I do have a sketchbook tour of my old sketchbook. Kind of long though. About 40 minutes. Trying to look at my eraser. I go through this sketchbook. Oh, you're still here, Lotto? Let me give you your name too. But I go through this sketchbook. My art was completely different back then. So I did a bunch of lines. Pretty much it. I go through this sketchbook as well as some drawings when I was younger and when I was in high school. Lots of man, let me write down your name. Lotso _ man. Would you consider it abstract? I would. Hola, buenas tardes, ¿cómo andas? ¿Cómo te va? Me fue muy bien ayer. So this is my watercolor sketchbook, Strathmore. Yeah, Strathmore. I did this painting in 2019, I'm pretty sure. You can tell, it's my hand holding the book. So I did a painting of me doing some drawings. Also, this from 2019. My art was completely different, had a completely different art style back then. I guess it's like a self-portrait of some sorts. The first few paintings or pictures I've done or drawings are from 2019. And then I stopped, and I picked it up again in 2025 of March of 2025. So this is the first one I've done. I was doing some skulls. Then I have some plants here. Just trying to get better with watercolors. I did some sharks as well. At first I was just doing a bunch of little paintings. And then I did this one, which I really enjoyed. I'm so glad I went to football for you last night. Yeah, it was amazing. I got rated first time ever. When I was getting close to getting off, I went from like 0 views on Twitch to like 174. It was amazing. I was shaking. I was nervous. But so I made this one. I was really happy with the way it came out with the background and everything. I'm like, okay, I want to make some more of these. But first, I did some of these, some more small little paintings. Just a bunch of random stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. Wonder. And then so I started making some more of these, with like background and as much detail as I can. This is my favorite one at the time that I spent a long time on. This one came out bad. This lizard is like its chin thing. It's not an ice cream. I don't know if people thought it was an ice cream. Did you do something on different for Twitch? I haven't done anything different on Twitch. It's just someone was kind enough and rated me. They were getting off and brought their viewers to me. Kent, hey, what's up? What up, Kent? So yeah, these are all the ones I've done so far. Like I said, the right side is nothing but pure animals. We all know that's an ice cream. It's not an ice cream. I heard you're a big shot YouTuber now. Twitch, not YouTube. Guys, you saw it on the Discord. I was smiling from ear to ear. So, here are all the ones I've done. Lotto. I'm not sure if he's still here. And then those ones I showed. And like I showed the ones obviously I'm working on landscapes now. Phantom Fame. That's a good one. I've been called Phantom Paint, Phantom Fame. Let me show you real quick. Since I know you guys didn't see, but like I said before, you see me drawing on the sketchbook, it means because I'm gonna get off. So I was doing this one, I did these 3, and I did this one, and that's when I got rated, and I got like nervous, I'm not gonna lie, and my sketches became a bit shaky and ugly. So then I stopped and tried to do like some people, but it was still a bit shaky and stuff. So it was really fun. It was really cool. Phantom shit boing boing. Okay, Kent and Wander. Sorry, I'm talking about not enough painting. Kent, what would you like? You hit another one. Wander. There you go. I think we're all cut up. Lots of to give you your name and tally. Nope. Under your tally, sorry. How rude of me. I was nervous today when there was 5 of you guys. If you were nervous with 5, imagine like from going to 1 or 0 people on Twitch to over 100. I was, my heart was beating. Can you do a rock with a little tree behind it? Yeah. Do you have like a specific reference? Or don't you just make it up? Yeah, you get used to it. It just came out of nowhere. I was shocked because, that was on Twitch. It was like Twitch people, so I was just, I don't know you guys. The people on YouTube, I'm familiar with. Like if it was 100 people on YouTube, I'm a bit more calm because I met or chat with you guys a bunch more. I'm always nervous in chats. Where's that Jake? Ooh, art. Black siphon cookie here. Siphon or sapphire? Sapphire. or a siphon. Yeah, it was good though. I was telling some of my ghost stories to the Twitch audience. I don't know. I don't want to say anything dumb. I don't think there is anything dumb that you could say. And if you do say something dumb, it's alright, you know. We all make mistakes. We all learn. No reference? Okay, I'll just make up something from imagination. Let me just pin this message real quick. There we go. What color would you like? Either give me a color or a number. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know how to do this. If you don't know the rules, get to know the rules. Have you seen them? Vivo. You're like really popular on my Instagram for a bit, like just popping up. How it's ramen? I haven't tried it. I made hot dogs yesterday. I sent the picture. I'm kind of scared to try the ramen because you said it was like salty. Purple 3. All right, got you. So you said a rock with a tree behind it. Hello. From freaking Discord. I can't read it. I can't read Kuro, I think, right? It is. You can always add more water. Those bacon hot dogs look awesome. They were a bit burnt, someone said. And yes, I know they were a little bit burnt, but that's the way I like it. I like my bacon a little bit crispy. Yeah, Kuro. Oh, goddamn, how you read that? Can you do a rock with a little tree behind it? Alright, so I'll just bring the suggestion. Now, welcome to this side of the Discord. I'm not good with drawing rocks or boulders. Bacon, everything is awesome. Appreciate you being here, Kuro. I'll have to like put your name right now. I'm just gonna freehand it, no pencil, since I don't really need that. What's the water sound? Fish tank. That's what I need to practice. Rocks and cliffs. That might be a new page I'm gonna do, like rocks and cliffs. So I'm just gonna freehand this. I've done a few rocks, but it's been a while. Yeah, but you guys should check out Wanderlust on YouTube. She's amazing, super nice. And also Kent Campo on YouTube. He's new, but he's a good guy. A Canadian. I don't want to say hi. Got to go, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah. Wanderlust also does art. Neurographic, as she says. And she speaks in a nice, calm, and soothing voice. So I guess if you're into that, it's a bit of ASMR. Which is a bit different compared to me. I feel like I'm a bit more monotoned most of the time. Boring. Plus I mumble a bit and slur my words, which I'm trying to work on. been trying to work on it for years. And someone was able to tell that was from like LA. They're like, I could tell you're from LA because of your accent. I guess because of my S's. Probably because I whistle my S's a bit. He's like, yeah, I could tell when you like, say words with S's. And it kind of goes in and out. My fish tank is total ASMR. Good at drawing cars. You, Lotto? I'm not. I say too much. You say not enough. Okay. My dad draws cars. That's something I really need to practice on, drawing cars. Well, I actually need to practice on everything, but some things that I need lots of practice would be vehicles and like perspective. I wonder what's behind that rock. It's Kent. Kent's behind the rock. He wanted me to draw a boulder with a little tree, but this tree's kind of big. Hope he forgives me. It's supposed to be like leaves falling down. Me and Harold. This sketch is making me think of Shawshank Redemption movie. Never seen it, but I understand the reference. Here, I'll do a Harold for you here, which people don't know. If you know, you know. Little hidden Harold. Kent. Rock. Tree. New edition. I'm gonna have to get some more paper and put it in here. I didn't think it was gonna fill up this quick, to be honest. But I'm glad I am. It's really cool. I like just opening this folder up and seeing all the different sketches that I've done for people. Nice. Good hatching on the rock. I need to practice hatching. I need to practice everything. Everything and anything. But yeah, Lotto, like I said before, I do have a sketchbook tour video on my channel. That's a bit long, it's like 40 minutes and boring. I'm not gonna lie, it is boring. But I go through my one sketchbook in its entirety, along with some other sketches that I've done when I was, in elementary, middle school, and high school. So if that's something you're interested, you can check it out. If not, then don't check it out, I guess. Trying to add as much detail as I can, but I don't want to add too much grass. I'll go eat and leave you on BRB, no problem, thank you. Muchas gracias, provecho. I feel that's kind of my problem. When I'm doing these sketches, like what else can I add, what can I add, what can I add? And I kind of like your simplistic approach, Kent. Like, you have enough to know what's going on and understand the painting. And for me, I feel like I need to add more. I'm still practicing, so got a lot to learn. Maybe I should like do water paintings of rocks, smaller versions. I'm still trying to do these big pieces, Reese's Pieces. Do you like Reese's Pieces? I used to like them. That and Butterfingers. Butterfingers was my shit back then. Go trick-or-treating and I'll eat all the Butterfingers. I haven't had one in years though. Hey DT girl, you're allergic to nuts? Damn, you got the nut allergy? RIP. Welcome back to DT girl, how's it going? How was your day? I think I'm just gonna leave this painting alone, honestly. I don't think I can really fix it without understanding how to do rocks. I tried my best. So let me just add the dates, April 14th through the 15th, 2025. I can't think you can see that. Somebody posted a GIF about allergic to nuts on Discord. It was me. I don't know who posted allergic to nuts. And it was on Wonders Discord, I believe. That's crazy. Let's do it again. April 14, 15, 2025. I'm allergic to peanuts. I also have never eaten tree nuts out of fear. Oh, Cincinnati, I was telling you. What would you like me to draw for you? And what color? I have all these color post-its. So, just tell me the color or the number. 1 through 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or a color. There's yellow, light green, dark green, dark pink, light pink, dark blue, light blue. Have you seen Dexter? I have not seen Dexter. How's your day going? Day's going alright. I just woke up not too long ago. Because I was streaming pretty late last night. Woke up and I'm doing a stream before I have to get ready to go to work and stuff. Can I see mine? DT girl, what did you... Hold up, let me give you a tally mark for being here. Dark pink. Alright, what would you like to draw? Drawn. DT girl. Give you another tally mark. Any bird? Alright, I got you. And you want me to... Oh, I think I know which one you asked for. Yours was a dog, right? No, that was Gigi. Oh, you wanted Stitch. That's the one you wanted, Stitch. Yeah, Kent's the guy. He's a nice guy. Any bird? Okay, let me look up a bird. Perhaps the one I was doing yesterday. Would have been dope, yeah. Move this out of the way. I never noticed how many birds I've actually painted. That's something that I just realized the other day. Because I don't like to paint or draw the same thing too much. So like if I do a frog today, I won't do it again for a while. I got one this morning. Yeah, you got another one today too. A teddy mark. Because there's a different stream. But yeah, I don't know why, but that's kind of how I am. If I paint a bird on this page, the next page I don't want to do a bird again. I don't know why, but I'm just like, no, I can't do that. Do something else. I don't know, do a frog. Like I try not to repeat the same thing for whatever reason. But not flipping through the book, I noticed that there are a lot of birds. The majority are birds, you know. Blue-footed booby. It's the only one I remember at the time. Puffin, another puffin as well. Football. So birds are pretty cool. A little bit annoying to paint the feathers, but overall pretty cool. Yeah, so a few more days for it to be Friday. Friday I'll be celebrating hitting 650 subs on YouTube, and gonna be celebrating with some Jackbox. If you never played it or don't know what Jackbox is, it's like a party game. Some people say it's like Kahoot. I don't know what Kahoot is, but that's what some people say it. It's the same as those games. There's all types of games. There's, you know, trivia games. There's a creative games, you know, creativity, comedy. There's a game for everyone. And in order to join in and play, Carmdale, hello Carmdale, how's it going? One time there was a bird in a tree, and I could see a glowing yellow orange eyes. Maybe it was the lights. Elijah. See what I mean? They always join in, and that's the first thing. Who's peeing? Or someone peeing? It's not pee, it's my fish tank. And I thought about disconnecting the filter while I stream and just leaving one filter on, which is like the sponge filter, which is submerged, that makes no noise. But according to the poll on YouTube, people don't mind it, don't really care. So that's why I have it still connected. So I was saying, yeah, so Jackbox is a game where anyone could join. You just go to jackbox.tv, enter your name, doesn't have to be your real name, just your name, and enter the room code, which will be given during the stream, because every single game has a different room code. And that's it. You just name, room code, enter, and you'll enter, and you'll be playing along on your phone. You would have to look at the stream though to see what's going on, but you play along with your phone. You gotta be somewhat quick because the games hold between 6 to maybe 10 players from what I know. And once it fills up, you can still play, but you won't be playing the actual game, I guess you could say. You'll be in the audience, and the audience could vote for people they like or things they like. And I think even like mess up people on certain games, like mess up their prompts, give extra points. So you can still play along in the audience, but it'll be like a different experience. So you gotta be kind of quick. And the audience one is up to 100 people who could be watching and playing. Bro, don't vote me out this time, you alien. 80. I'll punch you, dude. I'll punch you. Hey, Phantom's Pain. What did you get when? What do you got? 10 tally marks? Alright, so at 10 tally marks, I was gonna do something different, but some people were getting like tally marks really quick. Because there's two ways to get one. One is the obvious one, you know, just join, be here for about like 2 or 5 minutes talking in the chat, so I know you actually hear, and then you get a tally mark. The second one is by being in the live stream for, I think, like an hour or more. And a few people have gotten the extra tally mark, so you could get 2 tally marks per stream. That's the max. So 5, 10 is a sticky note drawing, because you know you get tally marks really quick, because I go live pretty much almost every single day. So like in 2 days you get 2 tally marks or more if you stay in the stream. And I'm still debating on what to do for 15 marks. But eventually I am going to do same size but a watercolor painting for you. I'll do one in color. Alright, there you go, Drew. And so eventually, oh, by the way, Phantom's Pants, today's my birthday. Happy birthday. Shout out to DT girl, it's her birthday. Or, you know, in Spanish, Feliz cumpleaños. True bird. Well, that means I got 2 tally marks, I think. I'll see. Oh, what up, RT? Hey, Eric. Oh, God. I think at this point I just gotta say my real name. That way you stop calling me Eric. And I'm gonna have to add another page here. There we go. Another post-it note added. So I'm gonna leave this painting alone. Call it done. And I'm working on this one from yesterday. Yeah, you got 2 tally marks. That's because there were 2 different streams. What was I looking for? This. Nope. Did I not save it? Oh, fuck, I didn't save this picture. Sorry, I have to look for the picture again. I didn't save this. I'll never stop calling you Eric. It's your real name. It's not my real name. Yeah, today's my birthday. Thank you, Archie. Yeah, happy birthday. Let's see. Oops, messed up. No, that was ugly. Hard to see, but happy birthday, DT girl. It's supposed to be someone with a party hat and like a little that thing. Then what is your real name? We'll never know. I'll leave this up here in the corner for today's stream. Just like Poop's name is Alex. My name is not Eric. He just don't listen to Archie. He just did it to mess with me. One day he just randomly came in and started saying, "Hey Eric." No idea why. I cannot find this picture. I've seen it before, but I didn't save it last night. So since I don't have it right now, I'll start up a new picture, a new painting. I'm gonna look for it. I mean, my real name has been said before in previous streams. Cheesy is back for round 4. Welcome back, Cheese. Mr. Cheese. Artsy. Dude, you're at 15. I have no idea what to do for 15 marks. You guys give me some ideas what to do for 15 tallies. If everyone calls him Eric, he might say his real name. You're evil. You know that? You're evil. Okay, I'm looking for a new picture because, like I said, I lost the other one. How's Eric doing? You mother. Oh god. I was looking for a good photo, good reference. Cheese knows. I told you, Wheats. That's what every time he joins in. That's the first thing he says. I think I wrote this picture looks pretty cool. So yeah, what should I do for 15 tally marks? Because Artsy has reached it. So majestic, so enjoyable. Or Pug works to his stream. Well, so does Derek. That's Artsy. His name is Derek. Or maybe Kyle. I don't know which one I hate more. Left stream. I'm pretty sure his name is not Eric, so just call him Fantasy Pain, please, because it's annoying me really bad. It's alright, DT girls. There's no reason to be annoyed. It's all in good fun. We're just having a bit of fun here, you know. Little goofs, little gaffs. But I've said it before. Archie has guessed my name, my real name. Don't apologize. What's happening at 10 tallies? Another sticky note. Nah, I call it Andre. Weekend. He has guessed my real name before though, and I said it. My real name starts with N-E. But I don't want people to be calling me by my real name, because I like to have different names for different things, if that makes sense. Yeah, don't worry, Archie, just continue calling me Eric if you want. Yeah, but like, you know, my family calls me by my nickname. My close friends and family call me by one name. People that I'm acquainted with that don't really know me call me by my real name. No, actually, it's like this. People who don't know me call me by my real name. My close friends and family call me by my nickname. That's in Spanish. My friends call me by another nickname, and my online presence, I prefer to be called Phantoms or Phantom's Pain. like for a regular car. Let me give you a tally mark. Cheese. But it just not me say his real name or Phantom Spain like usual. Like, I do okay with that. There's no reason to be upset, DT girl. There's no reason to be upset. Because, you know, we can make the argument of, you know, you calling me Phantom is not my real name. I said, we're just having a bit of fun here. And like I said before, you know, he does know my real name, but he doesn't want to say it out of respect. Which I appreciate it. No, it would be different if he was saying it on purpose to get me mad or something, which I know he's not. It might seem like I'm getting annoyed or mad, but I'm just playing along with it. If I was truly annoyed with him, then I would ban him or time him out, or even just ban the word Eric. The Eric lore runs deep. You can probably tell I'm doing like a lighthouse. It's 2025. It's 24 when I hear something funny. 24, 25. Ban the name Eric. That'd be funny. Imagine someone comes in and like trying to say Eric. Like, oh, my name is Eric, but it's banned. They're like, what the fuck? Why is Eric banned? Just like the branch, you know the branch lore. But Archie knows the branch lore, and it was funny because we got a little thing going on with branches here, and we were in Wander's stream, and people were like talking about branches, and like sending branches, and she was like, "What's up with all these branches in the chat?" And that made me laugh because I just knew at one point people were gonna be in the chat. And they're not gonna know exactly what the hell's going on with like the branches, and just be like, "What the? Why are you guys talking about branches and this and that?" Everyone's hitting on Eric. I'm gonna start calling you Eric. We're Eric brothers. Allah Eric bin Muhammad Jordan. That's wild. Yeah, so I'm just gonna explain the branch lore really quick. So, I know most of you don't know the branch lore, but I think y'all seen the drawing I did of the lizard on a branch. And, okay, just trying to see exactly where this is gonna go. So I did the painting of a lizard on a branch, and I'm pretty sure it was a Toli who started it all, who gave me like this deep kind of what I'm trying to say, philosophical. What word am I trying to say? He gave me like this deep response, you know, made you think. Can't find the word, can't say it. And it was like a deep meaning behind the painting that I was making. It was like some bullshit meaning, right? Imposter. Lenny Lego. I'm the real Eric. I'm usually Eric. 22 time. So we're just joking around, giving our fake and deep interpretations of the painting I was making. Right? That was the wrong one. And excuse me. So, you know, any painting I was making, we were giving a deep fake meaning. So even though I painted a lizard, you know, I was saying, you guys might think that the main subject in this painting is the lizard, but it's not. There's actually a deeper meaning behind it, and it's the branch holding up the lizard. You know, because branches hold up and support life in many ways, like this lizard was sitting there relaxing, getting its food, and just so on and so forth. And at the end of my little speech, I was just like, don't be a lizard, be a branch. Italian mafia boss. We're all Eric. So, that's where the whole branch lore kind of started. And we're all saying, we're not going to be a lizard, we're going to be a branch, because branches are better than lizards. Lizards just sit on branches. So in some way, you guys are branches because you guys are supporting me, and I'm just a lizard. Guys, I went to the registration office, and guess what? But I am the original Eric. Ever since the movie 8 Mile, I've seen bits and pieces, but never the whole movie from beginning to end. Now Eric, not about Jordan. His real name. This guy's gangster. His real name's Eric. Well, the movie's Clarence, but yeah, that's funny though. It's still funny. And Eric paints paintings of some real nice parrots. That's funny. You can see me, I'm like smiling ear to ear. It's so stupid, but it's so funny at the same time. Like how you talking about when Randy falls through the roof or whatever, and like J-Rock's like, it's raining, motherfuckers. The shit, when he told me, like, that shit made me laugh. I don't remember it, but I can just picture it. Clearly, I'm Eric. Did R2, did you just make an account named Eric or switch it up? This guy should start his stream from now on saying hi, Eric's. We have a few different things going on here. Let's check in on the Eric's. Because, we have the branch lore, we have Harold, and now we have Eric. And if you don't know Harold, I tell you, he's the man. Let me give you a preview, or let me show you who Harold is. So this is Harold. This is done by one of my viewers, Goofy's Little Spider. So that's Harold in the sun, Harold at night, Harold in space. We got Harold underwater as well. And then we got the Harold car. We got Spider Goose. We got Harold as an angel. We also have him fighting his enemy, a fly. Very mad. Drawing bites at the likes, guys. Can't take too long working. The best. Alright, thank you, Steel City. Appreciate you, my guy. Really do. Harold's arch enemy. Harold got married as well with Haroldina. Smart stuff. This is Harold and his son in a car going off to battle. And him and Samuel, bros for life. Another version of the car. and some of Kent's artwork. Yeah, so that's a Harold. On YouTube they call it Goofy's Little Spider. Yes, he's been here before. I'm not sure if he's been here when you're here, but he is here. Jenna Tails. Eric's such a hot name. So bullshit. So there's a few things going on. Ooh, milady, I have news for you. Yeah, those are the things we have here going on this channel. Harold, which is not made by me. That's Goofy's Little Spider. Braxton Fulkerson, welcome back. You're here. I totally Cheesy Cheese is a secret Naruto. Is secretly Naruto in disguise? Ooh, that's a good one. Is it? Do you know Naruto Cheesy Cheese? And when I'm talking about the anime. Where's Artsy? He's in the chat. That's all I'll say. He's in the chat. I ain't trying to rat him out, but he's here. I guarantee you. So what was I talking about? Yeah, so a Harold. That's Goofy's Little Spider's little lore that he started. Eric lore, which has no lore behind. RT just calling me Eric. RT started that, and I'm pretty sure Atoli that just joined in started the branches, the deep thinking behind my paintings. You know, so this painting you can't really see what's going on, but there's a deeper meaning behind this. You might think the main focus of this painting is the lighthouse here, you know, guiding the sailors to safety, but it's not. The main focus is on these rocks here. They're gonna be small, unimposing rocks that could be barely sticking out the water, but once you go over them, completely wreck your ship, drowning you. It's a metaphor for people, you know. On top, on the outside, people might seem friendly. A small little rock can't hurt nobody, but once you get to know them, get close to them, they completely wreck your ship from the bottom up, destroying you, sinking you in the process. And the rocks still stay strong, and they live to see another day, and to ruin another day. That's the deeper meaning behind this picture. You know, don't be a rock. Wait, the Cheese King. Also, thank you so much for the play dog drawing us today. It looks really nice. I like how it came out. I was kind of, excuse me, I was kind of iffy about it, but the more I kind of like drew it, I was like, okay, man, I do like it. So many Erics in the chat today. I blame you. I blame you. You and no one else but you. And a bit of wheat. Because he is the only one besides you that comes in here saying, hey, Eric. Honestly, he's the only one that comes in saying that. If it wasn't for him, it would have most likely wouldn't live long. Live on. Live on? Live on? Live on. That sounds weird. What are you making, Braxton? I'm staying for a few minutes and staying active. I'm cooking dinner right now. Exactly, what are you making? I'm curious. Excuse me. So, hey Truthless, welcome back. If any of you guys want to join my Discord, I do have a Discord. But if you're on Twitch, you probably can't see the link or something or find it. But if you go to my YouTube, at Phantom's Pain, my Discord link is posted on my community post where you can join in, stay up to date, get notified when I go live, because I know YouTube at least is kind of buggy with the notifications. So I always send out a message saying I go live. Or if you have art that you would like to share, you can share it on my Discord as well. Or food channel. So there's that. Do I know Truthless? I think you do, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. Homemade old man's enchiladas. Some enchiladas are good. That sounds delicious. Can I see what you drew for Truthless yesterday, Phantom? Yes, I'll show you right now in a bit. I'll show you. So for Truthless, I drew, what was it? I drew Among Us for him. If it could focus. There you go. Discord of that card. That's why I drew for him Among Us. Braxton. Where's the pen? There you go. So yeah, I have a Discord if anyone wants to join in, share some art, share some food, share some talking. You can find it at on my YouTube page in the community section. Also, I use Discord for when I also catching up RT. I use Discord when I go do my Jackbox stream. I have my Discord open, so during the Jackbox stream, if you would like to join in and talk and play along, you could do that as well. Whenever I try to type Braxton or Aqua to Bratton, so am I? What do you mean, so are you? Well, see, I'm off. Alright, Braxton, no problem. I'll never let anyone catch me. Like I said, I have no problem for people who come in and collect their telemarks and leave. But thought that counts, so at least joining, being active for a bit. Bye, I'm gonna go on the call, guys. Alright, later, cheese. Thank you. Braxton's making food, so that's his, I guess you could say, excuse. Cheese, I'm not sure. Gotta do cheese things, check, make sure the cheese is molding correctly, aging properly. Getting ready for the market. Bye, I'm gonna miss you, cheesy cheese. Bye, fellow Erics. Are you happy, Artsy? Or should I say Derek, which is kind of like Eric? Yeah, that's gonna be your name. Archie is Derek. I was thinking of Kyle, but we're going with Derek. Are you happy, Derek? You caused this. You ruined my life. Lighthouse and sun reflection look nice. I'm trying to hopefully make a nice reflection. That's the goal at least. And this is supposed to be like rust on this lighthouse. What are you doing, DT girl? I'm Eric with a D, exactly. Derek. Eric and Derek. Looking for. Excuse me. So yeah, we shall be soon, in a few days, be playing Jackbox. So those of you on Twitch, if you want to watch me play Jackbox and join in and play, I'm going to be live on YouTube at that time. Excuse me. Because right now I'm streaming with my phone, which allows me to stream to two places. And when I play Jackbox, I use my PlayStation to stream, and I can only stream to one thing at a time as of right now, because I don't have a good setup to multi-stream. And as I said before, my main I guess audience or platform that I've used on is YouTube. That's probably why you hear me talking, responding to a bunch of people, even though like the Twitch chat no one's really saying anything, which I'm not saying it like in a bad way. I'm just in case you think I'm just here talking to myself like a crazy person. So what's going on with the potato? I still gotta take it out. I haven't done it. K-Art, thank you, appreciate it. It's not finished, but thank you. I'm gonna take out the potato. I could put a new one and add it in. We'll give it a name. Hopefully it survives this time. K-Art, Truthless. Let me give you your tally mark, and I still gotta switch your name. I know, so many things I haven't done. So give me some suggestion, guys. What should I do for 15 tally marks? I really don't know. Take it out and plant it, maybe. Or maybe for the 15, just an idea. I could start your watercolor painting. I could do a sketch. That'll be lame. No, that wouldn't work. Cause I was gonna say for 15, I could do a watercolor painting, same size, small. You can't just discard it. It has life. That is an Invincible reference. Do their name in nameplate style. Yes, Derek. Because I kind of do something a little bit good for like 15. Because I was gonna say, I do like a watercolor painting, same size, small. But for 15, I'll just sketch it out. Once you get 20, then I'll paint it. But that's kind of lame for 15. All I just get is a pencil sketch. In my opinion, that's kind of lame. Do their name in nameplate style. Like how so just draw your name. I'm not drawing a but like write your name. Like in a license plate. What time you're getting off? Maybe in an hour or so. About an hour. Plants have pores on their leaves. I have a chili plant that is growing. It has its first chili. I think it's a Serrano chili that I'm growing at the moment. Which opens and closes. Let me breathe. Yeah, photosynthesis and all that stuff. It's crazy, my guy. They produce oxygen. Suck up carbon dioxide. In 3D decorations around it. I think I might do a poll on YouTube or something, like what should I do for 15, so I can like hear other suggestions as well. But the only thing is, you know, not that many people comment on my YouTube posts, which is fine, no problem. I kind of like the idea of getting watercolor in parts though. It would have been nice if I'd done that in the beginning. Because imagine if you ask for me to do a bird, right? Okay, I sketch a bird in a couple minutes and then just leave it there. And you still gotta come back and join in for me to actually paint it. In my opinion, that kind of sucks. So I'm trying to see ways that I can maybe do something that I would be happy getting myself. What can I put this that doesn't bother me? It needs to like stay shut. But not only is the potato kind of dead, but I do have like I said, a chili plant growing. It's growing its first chili. I'm super excited about it. And I'm also Joy. She's growing some avocados, and it's about 6, maybe 7 inches tall, so it's pretty big. I have a few plants around the house. And a few succulents, cactuses. Bye. Alright, bye DT girl. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Really do. Hope you have a good rest of your day. No, I wish you the best. Happy birthday. Once again. Happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You smell like a monkey and you look like one too. You guys ever heard that one? No? Was it just me? I remember some kid in middle school is the one that sang that out. And Scooby-Doo on channel 2 and the Big Fat Lady on channel 80. The ones I would usually hear, in Spanish, cha-cha-cha. And then someone else, charming, ultra. No, just me? Okay. Not sure what else to tell you. You guys ready for another ghost story? Shall I? Shall I tell you another ghost story or ghost experience? My favorite game on Roblox is Sand Rails since I'm a kid and I can't play Dead Rails. I'm so sad. No idea what Sand Rails are or Dead Rails. I don't play Roblox. I'm the only one chatting. Ken's. I heard the happy B-Day one before. Kind of, yeah. Only one. Truthless. But that's how it goes, you know. Sometimes the chat is very active, and then out of nowhere it just dies off. Or it's the opposite. Sometimes it's really dead and it becomes really active. It depends on who's in the chat watching. DT go nah. Because I know some people aren't super talkative when they're watching streams or stuff. They just like to watch. They don't like to comment, which is fine. You know, I'm the same way. Except when I join some people like Kent, Wanderlust, Graphic, Artsy,
I try to be as active as possible because they've always been active in my chat, so I try to give it back to them. You should download Roblox and play Sandrails. I'm off to play it. Bye bye. Bye bye. First time I've seen it spelled like that. Interesting. How interesting. When it says only one chatting, then it leaves. But I chat for a bit, then I put the phone down, start doing something else, listen like every other little bit. Like, that's not good. Don't even worry about it, man. I am completely understanding of people and chat. I know, like I said, some people don't like chatting. I'm the same way. If I'm watching a stream, I don't like to talk unless it's, like I said, one of you guys who's been active on my stream. So I want to give that same courtesy back and, you know, be active on yours. But like, if I join some random person's stream, I don't talk. I just kind of lurk, sit there, watch, listen. You know, because sometimes there's nothing to say. So what are you gonna chat about? Or like I said, you know, you're busy doing other things, which I'm the same way. Like yesterday, when you were live and I told you, I'm still here. You know, just helping Joy cut Annie's hair. Or sometimes when Wander's live, like, okay, I'm still gonna be here. I'm just cooking, so you know, I'm not gonna be chatting as much. You're dumb? Why are you dumb? Wait, what happened to your ghost story? Which one? It was actually Dead Sands. The one that was gonna talk, so I didn't talk? Or didn't tell, didn't explain? I thought we were gonna start telling one. Which story have you heard? Because I have a few ghost stories that I could tell you. I'm not sure which one you've heard before. Because what happens if I tell you one and you're like, I already heard that one. I really want to either draw out like a little comic book story of the ghost experiences that I've had, or maybe do like an animation. I just downloaded an animation app that I'm trying out because I want to add like a little animation of an intro, which is going to be something super simple. It's just my name being spelled out, Pencil's Pain. The one with the hand coming up from the bed. Garbage is closing hard. No, you're not. Okay, let me show you quick. This is what I'm trying to do before I tell you my story. So far, this is what I have done. So you know, I'm gonna do like animation spelling my name, Pencil's Pain, and I don't know what else. Alright, so correction. The one with the hand coming out from like my bed was more like I'm assuming most likely that's what happened. What's it called? Sleep paralysis. That was a sleep paralysis story. And the garbage can, I had debunked it a few days ago when I went to work. I told you how the garbage bin was closed really hard. So it's like one of those garbage cans when you push it in and the lid, automatically closes like down hard because it's like metal, whatever. Gojo, hey, you're here. Welcome back. Appreciate you coming back. So what ended up happening, which I'm assuming is what happened, Joy took out the trash from the trash can. She put her hand in there, took out like two or three pieces of paper, and the lid didn't completely close. It got stuck on the trash bag, and after some time, the pressure from the lid ended up giving weight to the bag and closed. That's actually what I think ended up happening. Yeah, that makes sense, I got 2 tally marks. You will get a second one once you're here and active a little bit in the chat for like, let's say 2 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. But after that, you get a tally mark. I don't give it just to when you come in, because a lot of people could just come in and just leave. So I'll give it to people who are here for a little bit. And it's not like I'm asking you to be here for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, not just 2 minutes minimum. And most of the time I end up giving a tally mark after like a minute and a half or so. Unless I'm like really focused or busy, then I do take a bit longer, or if I forget. Excuse me. But yeah, so that was not really a ghost story. I debunked it myself. Trying to see what else I can add here. Alright, so yeah. Let me tell you the few that are here, ghost story that has happened to me, or ghost experience that has happened. These stories are 100% true, to the best of my knowledge. Completely true. I'm not making any of this up. I gain nothing from making these up. Nothing whatsoever. Peace out, DT girl. How are you so good? Practice. I practice every single day. And I try to paint things that I am good at and not good at. But yeah, like I was saying, I gain nothing from telling these stories. Because if anything, people might think, he's just lying, but a faker, or he's crazy. So let me just give you your tally mark right now. So while I tell these stories, I'm not going to really respond to chat, because it could be a bit annoying and jarring, telling my story and then boop, hey. So, let's see, what can I tell you? What story? I have a few. I'm trying to think which I could say. I'm pretty sure everyone here right now hasn't heard any of my stories, especially people on Twitch. So we'll go with this one. You're amazing. Thank you, Gojo. That's it. For the duration of the storytelling, I will not be reading chat. So if someone says something and I respond, you know why. If someone new comes in here and I'll respond, you could let them know. What the fuck was that? You guys hear that shit? That was fucking weird. That's just, if someone joins in, I'll respond to them. No, I'll reach out once I finish with the story. Alright, here we go. This one, I'm gonna give you a little backstory to this story, to the main story. So, in the apartment that my brother lived, there was apparently an old lady living next door. One day my brother heard like banging on the wall, and he thought, it was just that the old lady just being annoying and making noise. Kind of like ignored it, whatever, tuned it out. What I guess ended up happening was that old lady next door in the apartment ended up dying. She passed away. And my brother was thinking to himself, man, what happens if that old lady was, trying to get his attention or something, like maybe calling for help or something. Who knows? I don't think he really knew exactly when she died, but that's something that happened. Someone died in the apartment next to where our brother was living, and he heard banging. Was it when she's alive? Maybe. I really don't know. He kind of just told me that's what happened. So that's just a little backstory for the thing I'm gonna tell you right now. So this was 2 years ago, more or less, 2023, around July, I believe, or June, July. We went camping. Me, my older brother, Joy, my younger brother, and his girlfriend. It's 6 of us, all with our respective partners. We went camping at some place in Sierra Forest. So I moved away. I'm in Northern California. My brother's still in Southern California. He made the plans. We're like, okay, then that's good. We'll meet you there at the campsite. We'll meet outside the campsite, and then we'll drive up together to said campsite. So we meet up, it's all good. We end up driving up together, I'm behind his car following him. We go to our campsite, we get the car, exchange pleasantries, if you will, say hi, blah blah blah. After a while talking, we start taking our things out and start setting up our camp equipment. Right, it was like around 12 p.m. mid-afternoon. Sun is out and about. So we do that. Me and Joy kind of go off to a bit of a side and set our tent up because we don't want to be really near anyone. So we set up our tent, and as we're setting up our tent, Joy, goes to me and tells me, like, hey, who's that lady with them? And I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? Yeah, there was a lady in the car, in the back seat. Like, you didn't see her? Like, where'd she go? I haven't seen her at all. Excuse me. And I was like, no. Sorry. Yeah, no. I didn't see any lady, but I do kind of remember seeing someone in the car with them, because I kind of had like a vague memory of seeing the car more packed than it actually was. My brother and his wife were in the front seat, my younger brother and his girlfriend were in the back seat, but I kind of remember seeing the car just completely filled up, with one more person. I could be wrong, but it's a little bit hazy. So I'm like, I don't know, I'll ask my brother when I see him right now, where's the other person? So I go and I tell him, hey, Joy said that, where's the other person? She said she saw someone in the car. Like, where is she? Like, someone's grandma or something? And my brother was like, what are you talking about? It's only us. We didn't bring anyone else. And I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. So yeah, that's what ended up happening. Not super scary, but apparently there was someone in my brother's car, someone old. Could have been the lady who passed away, maybe, because she passed away before we went camping. And I didn't even know she passed away until that day, I believe, that we went camping. So I had no knowledge prior at all. So then later on, we did our things. It's around maybe 9, 10 p.m., maybe even 11. And we're by the campfire, doing campfire things, roasting marshmallows, doing a bit of drinking, and telling ghost stories, because you know, it's a must. It's a must to go camping and tell ghost stories. And as we're doing that, the fire's going down. I'm like, alright, then I'll be right back, guys. I'll go get some more like wood from around the area to throw into the fire. So I do that. I think Joy came with me as well that time. Because most of the time I was going by myself and collecting the wood. But she's like, I'll go with you, or need help, something around those lines. And so that happened, and as we're collecting wood, she told me, did you see it? Or did you see her? I'm like, huh? Like, I saw her again, the old lady. She was standing behind like your brother. You know, you should be kind of careful, because you know, second time I've seen her and this with them, might be something following her. So that's what happened. So who knows, maybe that old lady was following my brother. You know, after we came back, I let them know. They said a little bit of prayers, you know, just be safe. They prayed a bit, some prayers, and we went off on our way. Those are my little ghost stories-ish experience. Hello, Rocky. Sorry, I wasn't reading your chat. I was telling ghost stories. Can't stay long, I know. You're a busy lad. Not lad, but girl. Hopefully you could join in my stream on Friday. I know you joined in one time and we're there for a bit, but I had to leave. So I'm not sure who's still here and who heard the story. And what you thought about the story. Makes sense. I was just saying some ghost stories that have happened to me, some ghost experiences that I've had. Or bro, call me a lad. I mean, lass. So I got you on that page. And on this page, I don't think I have you there. Nope. I heard half the story. Eating wings, can't type. It's all good. My landscaping, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get better. I really am. Racky draws. My thank you page. I'm like telling Kent and other people, I have had a few ghost experiences that I've been telling. Ghost experiences, what do you call it? Sleep, what's the word, sleep, you can't move, sleep paralysis stories that I've also had. And I think you do animation, right, Rocky? I was showing this too. I'm trying to do like an animation of my name, which is still needs a lot of work. I just started doing this yesterday when I had like a little bit of free time. That's all I have. But eventually it's gonna be completely filled up and it's gonna, like, you know, just say that name, spell it out. There we go. Here's another little story. I'm not sure what it was. It was a dream. I don't think it was sleep paralysis. Don't know, but like I said, I'm not sure this was a dream. Maybe it was a dream. I really don't remember. I really don't remember, but I do remember seeing it. But I remember seeing toys moving and talking when I woke up in the middle of the night.
So let me tell you that story of
toys moving and talking. Like I said, I'm not sure if it was a dream or sleep paralysis or what it was. So,
we were
we used to have a bunk bed, and I was sleeping on top, or maybe I was on the bottom at the time. Don't remember, but I do remember having some toys. I think they were wrestling toys, and I just remember waking up in the middle of the night and like looking at my toys like up. So don't remember exactly how the layout was, but let's say if maybe this is the bunk bed, right? That's the bunk bed, that's the bottom bunk and the top bunk, and this is like the wall. Like up here we had toys on like a shelf or whatever. I'm not sure if I was up here or down here, but I was like facing the wall, and we saw like a pretty bright night light around here that was always on at night. Obviously, night light. So, in the middle of the night when I wake up, you can see perfectly fine. And I just remember waking up and looking at the toys, and I saw them kind of like moving around and fighting each other. And I saw them like, I clearly saw them talking. Don't know what they were saying because I couldn't understand it. Couldn't see it. I kind of closed my eyes and rubbed my eyes, and when I opened my eyes again, they were frozen. I was like, you motherfuckers. Busting some Toy Story shit on me. Like, I know I saw you move. I saw you guys fighting. I rubbed my eyes and opened up, and you guys are still? Nah. I don't trust you. That's what happened. Super lame, super boring, I know. That's one good thing. Like I said, I don't know if it was a dream or what it was. Excuse me. So what's up with you guys? Should I say some more stories? Should I be quiet and just paint? What should I do? Can't seem to get this rock texture down. Needs to be a little more water. Day to go. So Phantom's pain. I'm also doing tally marks, and you got your ninth one. How do I get one? But I don't know what to do for you. Fifth tally mark. So what should I do? Give me a suggestion. How do I get 9? You don't know what to do? Okay. You can maybe make a ghost. Have a ghost paint or draw. Where it says I'm Phantom's pain, and I'm also drawing. Maybe you can make a ghost that's doing a painting or drawing, like a ghost with a pencil.
Or maybe you could also do
Yeah, you see, a ghost, you can do something a bit easy-ish. Or maybe
Jack Skellington. I love this movie.
you could do Jack Skellington or Beryl from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Let me show you who he is.
There you go. So you could do like maybe like a ghost that's drawing, or you could do him. Beryl.
Nightmare Before Christmas, Beryl.
So those are two suggestions you could
Do pick whichever one you like, or might be a bit easier. Italian mark system is very well, going well. I think Gojo left as well.
I think I might do Jack Skellington.
Yeah, whichever one. That's a Jack or the little kid. Whichever one you find might be easier for you.
Let me see how am I gonna do this.
I put a lot of water on the page so I can just wet everything. More water, because all is gonna be like a blue sky and a little bit of green. I want to put like a nice even layer. And to put like a nice even layer, gotta make sure the paper is wet. I think everything is wet enough.
Hello, I'm back.
Oh, GG. Welcome back. Welcome back. How have you been? these days that have passed by. What's new with you, huh? Put that down. Put this. Been good? It's good to hear. Excited? You know, I was having another test tomorrow. Ooh, that's bad. That sucks. I was about to say excited. School's almost over though. So that's gotta be fun. Summer vacation. You should be fine though. If the other test was easy for you, this one should be maybe easy as well. And that's what sucks about school, all the tests. My teacher yells a lot. That's also what sucks. Freaking teachers who have no patience for kids, which sometimes is justified. You know, kids could be really annoying. You can't even say they're not annoying because I'm pretty sure you have a friend or two who's just annoying. You want them to shut the hell up. But it's math. I suck at math. Oh, I suck at math too. Oop, no, it's the wrong pen. There we go. You're at 6. But I'm assuming you have a few more weeks, or more or less, until school is out. So you got that to look forward to. And then you have, I think a month, right? I'm not sure. You have a few weeks off of school. Now, granted, you don't go to summer school or anything like that, which I don't think you'll be there. You gotta be careful not to paint this. But you have 6 at the moment. Still wondering what to do for 15 tally marks. Because RT has reached 15 marks, and I'm wondering what to do for him. Because I think at 20 I'm gonna do a painting for you. $59. I can maybe add some colored pencils to this. Get a bit more depth if possible. I like this emoji, not gonna lie. I'm gonna check on YouTube because the screen I'm looking at doesn't show me the emoji. Let's see it. I see it, I see it. Let me just check something. Yes. Okay, so that's how I can do that. So that's pretty cool. Now I know. Trying to add like these waves, but I don't know how. Still learning. Good news for me also. If we'll ask you out. Ooh, isn't that fun? I'm assuming you said yes, because you said good news. Because if it was bad news, then you would say bad news. Well, I hope, whoever asked you out, you like him. I'm assuming you probably might like him if it's good news. That's nice. That is nice. That is good news. I guess only bad news is school is almost over, so you might not see him as often, unless, I could be wrong, you make plans to maybe hang out outside of school. But I guess now it's easier, because everyone pretty much has a phone, so I guess you guys can like talk and text. Yeah, he's kind of cute. That's nice. Young love. Well, I wish you the best. I truly do. I don't like seeing relationships end. I hate it. It sucks. But when I was growing up, only at school we were able to see each other, because we didn't really have phones too much. Some people had phones, but I didn't have a phone until I was in middle school, and then they took it away. Like in 6th grade, 6th or 7th grade, I got a phone, then it got taken away, and then I didn't get a phone back until high school. Me neither. So, but nowadays, kids in elementary have phones. Like, damn, you guys are so privileged. Don't even know it. So it's a bit of a touch of pink. But yes, I am happy for you. Hope it all works out. Yeah, I must have bought the boys in the class. I look super annoying. What do you mean you must have bots? But then again, boys at a young age, they're really dumb. Not all of them, but I'll say the majority of them are kind of dumb, don't know what to do. That too, a lot of kids curse. They have no manners, I guess you could say. But then again, I was also saying bad words as a kid, cursing, so I can't really be too, I don't know, it'd be hypocritical of me to talk down to kids when I was doing the same thing. I was cursing. I was saying bad words, and I still do. Because here's a fun fact. You know, they say you learn something new every day, and here I'm gonna teach you something. But there has been a study, I forgot from where, but you know, saying bad words does help with pain. So let's say if you stub your toe, you know, step on something and it hurts really bad, if you start saying bad words, it does help the pain kind of go away. And I think like the best word, according to like the study, that kind of helped the most was fuck. That was the best word to use, according to the study they did. But the kid who asked me out is really smart but short, and I'm taller than him. Don't let that, you know, don't be like that. That's shallow. You gotta give everyone a chance. Because as long as if you like him, then who cares if he's short or tall? Because let's say if this boy likes you, but you know you're overweight, you're fat, so he doesn't ask you out, but you like him. Let's say you ask him out and he says no to you because maybe you're a little bit too fat. You're gonna feel bad, and maybe he's gonna feel bad, you know, because you said no to him because he's a little bit short. I'm trying to say most of the boys in our class are like super duper annoying. If we're talking about rebound, yes, skibidi toilet and whatnot. Yeah, just try to keep an open mind. Because what looks doesn't matter. Because at a certain point, everyone's gonna look different. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm back. Dun, dun, dun. Can you show your cat Bubble? I'm gonna take a picture of her that I have here. Da, 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 da. I have I can find a picture of her. Just gotta scroll through all this, not organized. We gotta organize my pictures. Well, here is a picture. Let me bring up the lighting. Oh, it's just kind of dark. It's hard to see all of them. But here on top, here we have Joy, we have Linda, Bubbles, and Bea. Let me look for a better picture. We can actually see all of them good. Okay. Here's Bea. She's not happy. Or Bella in English. With the fish and dogs, I have like a dozen pets. Yeah, probably. This is Bea. We put like a sock over her head that we're throwing out. Not happy. Bubbles, or burbuja in Spanish. That's what it's called. Bubbles in Spanish is burbuja. So this is Bubbles wasn't happy. You can see Bella, which is B-E-L-L-A. Bella. You need a Ricky and Julian? I do, huh? Yeah, but Bella or Bella is always she always looks mad and angry. Yeah, Bubbles has really nice eyes, blue. Let's do that again. Okay, that's why I switch it. Trying to find another picture of Joy and Linda, the other two cats. Here's Joy, the cat. Another one of Bea. You should draw that picture of Bubbles. I have. Bea has like greenish eyes. And here's Joy with Minnie, which is my fiance's sister's dogs. That's not our dog. And this is an old photo, my favorite photos of Bubbles or Burbuja in the back. Oops, sorry. I've got to connect this. But yeah, you see Bubbles, Bea, and Joy when she was still a kitten. And then Linda, who's a calico. Which have children. Yeah, these two are usually always together, Joy and Linda. And then obviously I have my dogs. You see Annie in the background and Dee Dee there. Although right now she has a haircut, so she looks a little bit different, weird. Yeah, that's enough of that, though. Cats and dogs. Yes, yes, yes. I have lots of pets. Like I said before, I used to have some turtles. But we don't have the turtles anymore. They got too big for the tank, so we thought it was only fair to set them free. But don't worry, we didn't just set them free in like a river or something where they could possibly destroy the ecosystem. No, there's super close to where I live. There's like a little small, well not small, it's actually pretty big, so man-made pond, I guess you could say. And in that pond there's lots and lots of turtles. We went there one time and checked it out to like go for like a little walk and take our dogs, and there was over 20 turtles that we could see. There was still more like underwater and like hiding. There's like baby turtles, really big turtles, so we said the turtles free there. So I said the tank I had right now, there's the one that was for the turtles, but they kind of outgrew it. So, you know, we didn't want to, I guess, set them free. We wanted to keep them because, you know, we've had them for a good while. But like I said, they were just too big for the tank. And we're like, you know, we don't have a big tank. Or we can't get a big tank right now because we have nowhere to put it. So, we'll set them free. So we took them to this lake-ish pond. It's probably like a pond. I'll show you a picture. I should have a picture of the place we go to, and we set the turtle free there. It's like in the middle of the city. It's not connected to any like waterways or anything like that. Whose account is this? Which original account? Because there's a few people have alt accounts. And you just say this is your account. I'm not sure who's talking. I'm guessing by the capital letters. This is Truthless talking or saying it. I'm looking for a picture right now so I can show you the place. Okay, so it's not that one. Gojo? Or Gigi? Okay. I'm Gigi. Give me tapes. That's how it should be. You raise them to adulthood and let them live like they want to. It's hard to see, but this place is pretty big. And this is not our turtles. These are just turtles that were already there. That's 1, 2, and I think 3. I told you, this place is pretty big. That same day, we saw a fox and a coyote. On the same day, fox and coyote.
and some ducks. I'm pretty sure I have a video here so you can see exactly how big it is. That's an awesome looking fox. Okay, so like that one, so like that one. Ducks. Also, yeah, this freaking place I go to has ducks, fishes, like really big koi fish, obviously turtles. And apparently frogs. And I've also seen what do you call it? I've seen crayfishes there as well. Do I have a video? I know I had a video. Oh, I think it's this one here. And here's I was like letting Didi run with Annie. And you kind of see a bit the big lake, and there's still more to it too. Him running. Welcome back, Lato. Mount of Foxes. But also you're around my house. Ducks. Yeah, so it's a nice place. I let the Lotto man. When did you join? You joined today, right? Yeah. Right. Did you join this stream, Lotto man, or did you join the last stream? Don't remember. Now that I'm drunk again, I need to try to get more animal pictures. Honestly, I think me and you are different. I'm assuming you enjoy drawing more landscapes or painting landscapes, and I enjoy painting more animals. What were you drawing last stream? I was doing this one, which I didn't finish, but I lost the picture, so I had to find this picture again. I was doing this painting before I got off. Or I was also doing something else before. Some sketches. I joined this stream, okay. So it wasn't last stream. Because I forgot if it was this stream or last stream. That way I could give you another tally mark, but that was last one. Also, I need to give me tally because I have another account, so I don't really want. That you told me it was on this is your alt account, so if I see you join on this account instead of the GG one, then I'll still give it the telemarks to GG, even though it's a different account. Just like here, I have someone that their name was Forrest, but they changed their name to like Truthless Recluse. So whenever he joins, I give it to Forrest. Most of my life I would have been like an amateur comic book style. I only started getting that really loose style
you see in the past 5 years since COVID. KK. Yeah, same with me. I've been doing a bunch of like, I'm not sure what to call it, like abstract art. That's what I've always called it. Those ones with a bunch of lines. I always kept it abstract. And I only recently started drawing or doing watercolors in the past 5-6 months. And I'm enjoying it a lot. Hi, Annie. Annie's here next to me. She feels completely different since the haircut. What's your favorite thing to draw? Yeah, my friend does that kind of art. I think so far might be animals. I've been enjoying painting animals. I find it easier than these landscapes. But in general, I like watercolors and doing a bit of sketching as well. You give tips, can leave that? Okay, no problem. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of like I really stopped over planning stuff and just enjoy the process. For the longest time, this was the type of art. My brain's about to die. Rip. This was the type of art I used to do. Like I said, I recently changed up my style in the last 5 months. No, I'm not gonna give it a completely. But yeah, that's what I would do a lot. That's what this book is for. There's some blackout. Same kind of thinking, I guess you could say. One side is one thing, the other side is something else. So, like I showed you, I would do this a lot. Just fill up a page with random lines, random things. Sometimes I have like actual pictures. There's an eyeball, planets. Sometimes it's just a bunch of lines. But more or less, this book has the same kind of concept. The left side is like abstract, a bunch of like random lines and drawings, doodles, while the right side is a bit more realistic, or realism to the best of my abilities. So that's what I'm going for in this book. So left side abstract, right side more polished paintings, drawings. Two completely different styles. I really like how this one came out. But I should be doing a sketchbook tour when I'm finished with this one. I just haven't picked it up in a while. I've been focused on this one. Keep progressing both ways. Hey, handsome, pick a song for me, please. Okay, this song. It's a really good song. Harvey by Hers. It's a really good song. And just like how this one, right? One side is animals, the other side is landscapes. I kind of like that idea. Have like two completely different styles or subjects. I'm not sure what we call it. or the song Impacto. I think I'm gonna do some rocks, study rocks, maybe like a few pages of rock studies, try to get the shape, especially the shading down. This is gonna really help me with these landscape paintings, I'd say. You guys should listen to it. Impacto by whom? With the darkness to it. Can't find it. Yeah. I'm not sure you're talking about me or her, but the song is called Harvey by the band Hers. HER''S. Harvey. It's a really good song. Really good band. Highly recommend it to anyone. To anyone, everyone. Listen to Hers. I think you will enjoy it. Calm music. Calmish, at least. And it really puts me in a certain mood. A bit of a melancholic mood. Gives me like a feeling of a fading memory. Wanting it to come back. Remembering memories that I never even had. I don't know if you ever like had songs you listen to where you just get this feeling. You're like, man, I remember having this feeling, or I remember this feeling, even though that it's a completely imaginary memory. Like when I hear Hers, I just picture and feel summers from like early 2010s, being out and about, and at the same time just living a different life. But I know I didn't live the life. I just have a feeling and memories of walking down the streets, feeling all the heat coming off from the streets. But when I really think about it, I'm like, I never done that. At least not the way I'm picturing it. If that makes any sense. But there's like just certain songs that really put me in a trance, in a certain type of way, and I just kind of close my eyes and really listen to it and just enjoy the moments as it comes. Let my mind wander, drift off, and feel things I never felt before, or feel things that I think I felt before, even though I never felt before. Let's see. Yeah, but there's certain songs where I just listen to it and instantly brings me back to a certain point in my life. Did you say my name? Oh, no, sorry. No, I didn't say your name. I did say wander, but I didn't mean you wander. I meant like, I let my mind wander. Perdóname. No fue mi intención. I don't know, I don't like these freaking landscape ones, how they're coming out. It seems to get it right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was saying I let my mind wander. You're also eating, so you won't talk for a while. Alright then. April 15th. April 15th, 2025. That's another painting done. Like always, I always feel like I can add more to it, but I just can't. I don't have the skill. Once I find this picture again, I'm gonna continue it because this one's not done. So we have a few watercolor paintings here so far of landscapes. Got 1, 2, 3. This might be the best one. 4. I hate this one. 5. This one's very simple. This one's not finished. And we have this one here, which is okay, but it could always be better. And I need to make a little video just going through all these paintings I've done. So I'm about to get off, but before I get off, I'm gonna do my drawing in this sketchbook. Like I said, if you see me drawing in the sketchbook, it means I'm getting off soon. You still here, DT girl? I'm not getting off right now. I'm about to get off, like I said. Before I get off, I like to work on this sketchbook and do a whole page full of drawings. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna start a new one. So once I finish filling up the page. So I'll still be here for maybe another 20 minutes or so. Okay, put all this stuff away. And then look up rocks. That's what I'm gonna work on. Excuse me. Excuse me. And just in case you might be wondering, I'm not gonna be going live later today or tonight, whatever time it is for you, because I usually do go live again later. Right now it's 3:41 p.m. I usually go live at 10 p.m. again, but I do have work in about like 2 hours or so, so I'll be gone all night. So no stream for the rest of the day. Excuse me, something in my throat. Drink some water. Better, a lot better. What's the thing? Yeah, no stream today. Gonna be working. I should be back later, next day. This should go on with different Ethereum. Yeah, I know. I stream really late. I try to stream like 2 different times, I'll be streaming it like in the morning for me, which is probably like afternoon-ish for you. And also stream late at night for me, which might be early morning for you. I'm not sure. Wait, the stream is ending soon. VTVR, yes, you already know. Stream's ending soon. That's why hopefully, if you're able to make the drunk stream, I know this might be late for you. It's 6 p.m. my time. So I think probably like around 10 yours. I'm trying to do some rocks. Get better at doing rocks. I'm usually up 12 or 1, so for most of it. You still here, Wander? Now I'm actually calling your name. You still here, Wander? Yeah, like I said, I go live different times. Try to, you know, capture the most I can, different audiences. No, actually I don't like it. Okay, you're still here. Let me get some extra tally marks. Lurking, as well as DT still here, Kent still here. We want some extra tally marks. Go DT, where is she? An extra 1 for her. Kent, extra 1. Wander, extra 1. You get a tally mark. You get a tally mark. Don't like how that one's coming out. I'll come out ugly. Extra tallies. Yes, yes, yes. It's really cool how I have the notebook filled with tally marks. I enjoy like just opening up and looking at it, seeing all the different suggestions all combined. I think I'm gonna do when I want to get off, I might do like a little quick YouTube short, you know, showing off the tallies. And if you want me to draw something, join the stream and be active. Might be kind of good. Might get me some views, some subs. I might have to look up a video on how to draw rocks, which might sound dumb for some people, but you know, we as artists. Hey, Mama May, welcome back. We as quote-unquote artists, even though I don't like to call myself an artist, you know, drawing rocks kind of important. A lot of texture, a lot of shading going on. Gotta learn. But yeah, welcome back, Mama May. Hope you had a good day. Or your day's going well. Top of the rock is like mossy, so I'm just kind of trying to give some extra texture. Now I have a picture from Pinterest showing how to draw rocks. Or now you have one? I'm guessing now, not now. Yeah, right now I'm looking at a picture as well. I used to use Google, but I started using Pinterest for all my references. Great day, how are you? My day has been amazing. Started off really well with the late night stream. I got rated by Arts. I forgot the name, but I have it there, which is just say it. Man, how are you? So the person who rated me, Artifact, or like Artifact, rated me and sent me like over 100 viewers to watch me on Twitch, which is just amazing. I'm very grateful. So I had like a lot of viewers watching me on Twitch, and even when like a good amount left, I saw like 50 people watching me for a good while. It's an autocorrect off because it's annoying, but apparently I need it on phones. Autocorrect is annoying sometimes, but it's also really helpful because I be misspelling words. I'm like, wait, how do I spell this word again? Let me just spell it how I think it's spelled, and then it gives me the correct, spelling. I was with RTM Phantom Slide, so I had to go to work in the morning. And she joined it yesterday. Where's the book? Here, I'm in the background. 2 telemarks. Marathon. We have been thinking about looking into that Twitch thing. Yeah, you should do it if you're able to. Because of Wanda, she's the one that told me about using Prism, Prism, the Prism app, which allows you to multi-stream, so you are able to stream on both the YouTube and Twitch at the same time, which is what I'm doing right now at the moment. So that's really helpful. And you can have each stream. I'm just gonna kind of show you. Hopefully, I won't mess it up too much. Cancel. Okay, but as you can see, the Prism app. I have multi-stream streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and you can have like all these different widgets and text going on, like the ones I have right now, like sliding text and all that stuff. Had so few people. So yeah, like I said, I just got lucky yesterday with that raid. I really did. The only thing is when people send like the little hi emoji with a waving hand, I can't see it, or you can't see it unless you have a different device that's strictly on YouTube. Because this is what you see when you stream from Prism. As you can see, there's YouTube and Twitch. You don't see any avatars or nothing, just respected platform. So when people send the little said hi, it doesn't pop up for me. This is an old one. As you can see, here's an old one. Verify, said hi. Verify, and it doesn't show at all. So there's that. But I say you should check it out. Try it out. Prism multi-stream to both YouTube, Twitch. You can also go on stream on Instagram. I just don't know how to do it because it's a little bit different setup. You need like a URL. So I have to look up a video to see exactly what URL I need. Like if I need my homepage one or a different one, I don't know. Hey RT, welcome back. Welcome back, Derek. I will try it again. Now that I could see that the chat from Prism is in PC. Excuse me. What else is there? And obviously, like I said, you could put like little widgets. Rest to draw. Sorry to hear that. Must be hard losing a loved one, especially a parent. I'm thankful enough that I haven't had to go through that yet, but I know one of these days it's coming. Hey, I am not sure how I'm gonna react to that, or if I'm going to react. Yeah, it must be hard. Can't imagine it. Oh, the gadget looks cool. Yeah, there's a few gadgets I've been like tweaking, playing with. And obviously, you can have it so it stays there or it disappears after the animation. Yeah, but are you gonna go live anytime soon, Wanda? Or you can go live a bit later? Okay, with it more, yeah. So do I. I want to try to see how to go live through Instagram. I have to like look up on YouTube to do that. Sometimes I'll be thinking about how am I gonna react to losing a parent. Am I gonna cry? Am I gonna show emotion? Because for the most part I am not very emotional. I kind of just hide my emotions more or less. But I know for sure it will impact my art and drawing. I'm currently waiting on some books, but yeah, I want to go live. Alright, well I should join when I get the chance. I'll be getting off soon. I need to cook, get ready for work, and if you go live while I'm still home, I'll watch you. I mean, I'll join at work. I just can't really be texting too much because I'm working. No reactions to the idea of doing something together. Also, just so you know, I'm still here. You still here, Gigi? Nice. Let me give you your extra tally mark. I would have gone live as well with you, but you have work right now and I have work later. Extra tally mark for Gigi. Done. Crazy. Everyone believes it. You never know. You never know, Don. It could be that someone's trolling. Even if it was a troll, death is all around us. That doesn't happen to every single one of us. So it's a good reminder that death is here, just waiting for you to slip up and take you down. That way maybe you could I don't know, call your loved one, tell them you love them, you're sorry for whatever you did. Because in a blink of an eye, it's the oldest troll in the book. Like I said, even if it is, I don't really care. It's not like they came in here and said, you know, someone died, I want this, give me this, or whatever. They came in, said their piece, and left. I seem to get these good textures down. Like I said, it's the internet. You never know who's telling the truth and who's not. Obviously, it's good to be a bit skeptical and weary about what people say in the chat. But at the same time, just because it's the oldest troll in the book doesn't mean you gotta be an asshole and be like, ha, nope, you're lying. I don't care. I'm glad they died. Yeah, not really much of a troll. The Book of Trolls. Yeah, that guy. Like I said, it wasn't really much of a troll. That I would say. Maybe a little bit weird, yeah. It would have been more of a troll if he came in and kept it up and like we're asking for things. And like, nah, I just joke. Just joking with you, man. Okay then, yeah. But I have gotten trolled a few times. Nothing super bad. Mainly with like, you know, the names. Mike Cox. Which, that one didn't get me. The one that got me was actually earlier today. Someone that needs a bath. Which made me laugh. Make a drawing of Mandara. I have no idea what that is. Pierce hell. Yeah, also hello Don. As you can see from those flying text, sliding text, I do take suggestions, but you have 5 tally marks. So all the information is there, but I'll repeat it. You know, join the stream, be active for about 2 to maybe 5 minutes, and you get a tally mark. Do that 5 times, and I'll take your suggestion and I'll draw it on whatever color of post-it note you like that I have available. Hopefully that made sense. Yeah, Anita Bath got me. And I read the name first in my head. I was like, Anita Bath. Okay, that's fine. And I was like, oh, hey, Anita Bath. I was like, ah, oh, fuck. You got me. You got me. Which is fun, you know. That's fine. Harmless troll. I did a few streams once making music, and when you do that, you get tons of bots pretend to give you record deals. Oh, I can imagine. Sounds funny and annoying at the same time. And I only put people's names who have been in the chat for a while. So Don, you have been here for a little bit. Whether you return or don't, that's up to you. The choice is yours. Don. 1 tally mark. The deception. And here are the drawings I've done so far, in case you're wondering. You know, post-it notes of people and the requests. I really like how this one came out. That was me when I read Underneath the Bath. It's not about it's trolls. It's both. You know, as technology improves, you never know what's a bot and what's not. I saw that this apparently YouTuber reacting to his channel. That's not even a real person. It's all fake. His whole life is fake. His online persona fake. The people he's with in pictures all fake, not real. Trying post looks so cool. But some would have like a copy and paste format with links, more info. Okay. Look, on Twitch, that's where I usually get bots, I would say. They just join in and be like, oh, want more viewers? Go to this website and delete the spaces. What do you get right though? If you click the, probably like, you just need your credit card number format. Yeah, maybe something like that, or maybe like a virus or some shit. Or hack your information, like once you click on it, then they're in your computer. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Ket knows. He's a technical guy. Very smart. They get attention. You're not reading the comments, not doing whatever your life was about. Perhaps, maybe you're reading too much into it. Or maybe I'm not reading enough. But I guess both ways apply. Yeah, you know, luckily I haven't had any real trolls like that. That are just annoying. I said probably had like a few bots on Twitch. That's about it. And on YouTube, I had some people come in and were a bit mean. Not trolls, just kind of mean. But I usually just, you know, delete the message and whatnot. You'd be surprised. Especially if they're young. Because, you know, little kids, they talk about everything and anything. And obviously something tragic happens, they're gonna, you know, tell people, even if it's online. But I think we just have different ways of thinking. Don. For all I know, you could be a troll, right? Trying to play, I don't know, devil's advocate, saying the whole world is bad. While I'm trying to be here, you know, saying, oh, there's some good. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. That seems like you know. So let me know. I said, perhaps I am giving too much credit, but that's for me to decide. I try to be open-minded. Honestly, I know there's gonna be some trolls and bad people, but what can you do? I'm not gonna let one person bring me down. And I'm not gonna let one person change my view either. Like wonder, yeah, I try to be nice to everyone. For the most part. Still here. But I'm not gonna change my mind. I think the way I think, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Try and be a bit optimistic because I've been a pessimist almost all my life. I remember very clearly one day in 5th grade, I was trying to do like a comic book with a friend, and then I was like, nah, let's not do this. We're never gonna get famous or rich or anything. And I remember him like clearly telling me, man, you're such a pessimist. Completely fucked me up. I'm basically ignorant of Cho's ways. Same. Although I might entertain them a bit, but for the most part, just let it roll off my shoulder. Yeah, but ever since that day in 5th grade, it really messed me up. And for a little while, I stuck with the pessimism. If they were rude or super annoying, then I would time them out or ban them from my live streams. Yeah, what I usually do is someone comes in and let's say you came in, right? You're like, oh, your drawing suck. I'll just delete your message. If you do it again, like, oh, I don't know, you still suck, whatever, then I'll probably time you out. Do it again, then I'll ban you. But at the same time, I'm not gonna ban someone just for one message. And usually once I delete the message the first time, they leave. Especially when they use depth to get, I'm guessing it's depth to get attention. Like I said, for all we know, you're playing a troll. Or whatever. As long as you're not being completely rude or mean, then so far I have no problem with you. You have been respectful for the most part. Pretty simple, You respect me, I respect you, and we could both be happy. Some people have nothing better to do than just to talk shit online for attention. Like I said, for the most part, I just don't even bother. I'll read it, maybe respond to it, maybe just delete it. But I won't let it bother me. If I did, then what's the point of streaming or making any videos online? If you're gonna let a few bad people ruin your whole mood. Because it'd be a bit stupid, honestly, for you to make videos or stream yourself or whatever and expect not to get hate at some point. Because I don't think there's anyone that everyone loves. I think everyone gets hate. But anyways, I digest, as a very smart man once said. It's hard for me to draw rocks, lol. Same. People will be hateful to good. Yeah. So that's why I just try to ignore it. Especially the more you push back and get mad at trolls or whatever, you're just fueling them. You know, they're looking for a reaction, and you give a reaction, they're gonna keep on pushing you. But you kind of just ignore it a bit. Then they leave. You are drawing rocks as well? GG. Yeah, they're pretty difficult. One might think that it's a freaking rock. It's a freaking rock. How hard can it be? It's not until you actually start to draw it and shade it. Maybe you get the outline good, but it's the shading that's annoying and difficult. At least that's what I'm finding. I'd be more mad at spam it than saying art. It'd be good. They're both annoying, honestly. The pencil ones are coming out okay. The watercolor ones, not so much. But you can take care of both of them. You know, if it's people spamming, you should put them to subscriber only mode, or you can also do it to like slow down mode, so people can only send one message every, I don't know, 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, or whatever. Looks a lot better. Yeah, I suggest everyone should have a book like this, a study book where you just draw anything and everything, even if it's things that you really suck at. I recommend you have one of these books. And it, you know, just try to keep it loose. Try not to spend too much time on any one drawing. Even though that's exactly what I'm doing. My puffin drawing has rocks, and to see how I'll shadow them. Oof, good luck. What's a puffin? I'm glad you asked. I was about to show mine. What up, okay? Yeah, hear the demon voice? Here's my puffin. As you can see, the rocks didn't come out too well. I really like how this one came out. The rocks, hit or miss, but it's a very nice painting, if I do say myself. And I'll put Don's name here. Don. Bro, I never fell back to sleep. You stayed awake the entire night? Crazy. Dig my things. No, I want my live stream for graphics that it sounded so bad. It didn't sound that great. Thank you, Gigi. Your voice was clear, just soft, as usual. His voice was a bit more booming, and obviously the demonic voice. So let's say if he read the show, be like, "That's nice, that's nice." Like it was like some shit that I slept from 12 to 2, a few hours of sleep. So drink a Monster, it'll be good. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like coffee doesn't work for me to wake up. So what I've been doing all the entire night, it was a pitch down echo, and it was a bit distorted, at least on my end. It's a bit like staticky. So now when it was like pitched down, but it was also robotic-ish. Same. I'll put a warning in the description. Maze summon demons. Wanderless is not responsible for anything. Any demons that show up in the middle of the night, you have been warned. And that's when Wonder comes in. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. That with a soft voice. And then Graphic comes in with the freaking deeper voice and demonic voice in the background. Only if the voice was working good, it would have been pretty dope.
I mean, it was still dope, the multi-stream.
Unfortunately, technical difficulties were happening, which is to be expected for the first time. Okay. The shading is what makes or breaks these rocks, I'd say. I'm trying to do this a bit quick so I could get off and start cooking some food before it gets later. Gotta cook some food so I can eat right now and take for lunch. I'm gonna make some, not for myself, for Joy. I'll make her a ribeye steak. And I'm also gonna make some rice, because I'm not sure in other places, but at least how we grew up. Anytime we had any meat or anything, it was always with some rice on the side. I'm going to do the same drawing exercise with ink tonight. Nice. I should be joining you guys live. Probably won't be active as much because I'll be working and I can't be, typing and working at the same time. But I'll be making her a ribeye steak with some Mexican rice on the side, as well as maybe some, well, for her probably some broccoli as well. She enjoys broccoli, so I'll probably do some broccoli. I'll do some chicken for myself. With maybe some boiled potatoes on the side. Some seasoned boiled potatoes. Some plain, but they're really good. At least the way I make them. I like them. Taste good. Maybe some corn as well on the side. At least that's the plan. But yes, I digest. I know someone joined in yesterday. I forgot their name. And the other thing was Wander's stream. You know, saying that they need more stuff. Is it Wander's or my stream?
Maybe both.
But saying that like they need more materials to make like some better arts. That's not necessarily true. You can make some pretty decent art with just regular pencil and paper. I mean, having extra art supplies could be a bonus, could give you a bit of more, I don't know, more detail depending what you get, right? Maybe you get like a white pen or paint, and that helps you do highlights.
Yeah, these are all different rocks. I'm assuming. I'm just going on Pinterest, and I'm just honestly looking at whatever looks nice and just drawing that one.
Trying to get different like shapes and sizes, and like shadows as well. And I'm also gonna draw Rocky from SpongeBob.
If you don't know Rocky, then I don't know. Pens. They're like normal Sharpies, but they have a little felt tip. I think I know which one, but they're super cheap. So you have rocks on paper. Now you need acid. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Like acid. What? Whoa. What's going on here?
Ever hear Rock Bottom by Eminem?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, scissors.
Yeah, for a second I'm like, acid, huh? What's going on? What do you mean by that? This is Rocky from SpongeBob. If you know, you know.
You type so fast.
I wish I could type fast. You know who types fast? Wander. She types quick. When I hear her on the computer, back there, clickety clack. I'm like, damn. I wish I had that skill.
Rocky from SpongeBob. Years of typing, yeah, I would assume from work.
It's amazing. Fast fingers. It's something clickety clackety.
That was a serious question.
Yes.
Songs stuck in my head. I do not have to go to the bathroom more without water noise.
I don't know. Usually I have my earphones on and I'm listening to music. But even then, like I don't think I ever really running water noise actually affects me like that. Like when I have my earphones on, but
I wasn't listening to anything. Maybe I'm just old.
Nah, I don't really use the restroom too often. Even unless I drink like Monster. Monster freaking runs right through me. Or if I am drinking alcohol, I be freaking going in a bunch of restroom breaks. Like if you join the stream on Friday, you just hear me up. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Yeah, but I say for the most part, I'm fine. Or maybe I try to hold it until I'm done streaming, depending how much I have left. Like I'm about to get off right now, so if I really have to go, I'll just hold it. I am old too. Not that old, but I'm kind of old. Still young.
But I've been here for like an hour, I think. I gave you an extra telemark already, GG. I'm not sure if you're paying attention or maybe you stepped out for a bit, but I did give you an extra telemark. You are at 7 right now. I gave it to you a while ago. Okay, there is lead. It's not coming out though. There we go. Yeah, but I do have my first.
Well, it's not my first one, but I do have a gray hair in my beard, which I like. It looks kind of cool for me, in my opinion. It looks cool, but it's weird. Just like one singular gray hair right in the middle of my beard, which kind of stands out. Right, well, I think that's about it for today. I feel like I didn't get too much done today, to be honest. It's kind of busy for a good while with the drawings, the post-it notes.
Do you use Android or iPhone?
Android. Strictly Android. Had an iPhone when I was younger. When I was in middle school, they took it away. Didn't get a phone back until high school, and it was an Android, and I've been using Android ever since. I just find it better for me personally.
Joy has an iPhone.
I don't like it. Can't use it. I feel stupid using her iPhone, and she feels the same way using my Android. I have an Android, the Galaxy Note. I think like a S23 Ultra. That's what I have right now. I have a little stylus, which I enjoy. Why is it, you ask? If you don't mind me asking why you ask.
I'm trying making some like art references, phone apps.
Oh my god, you're a smart guy. Well, obviously you are because, you know, tech. But I have Android April 15th, 2025.
Art reference photo phone apps. Let's stretch.
Oh, fuck, that was so good. So,
this is what I've done so far in this stream. About 3.5 hours. I did some rocks. And I did some this painting. Yeah, I do web and mobile developments. I did this painting, which don't really like how it came out too much, but we're practicing our, what do you call it, landscapes. I gotta find this picture, this reference photo, and also kind of finish this one up. Same thing, don't like how this one came out. Rocks are awesome. Next stream will be tomorrow. I have so many pages left to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 more pages until I finish this sketchbook. So I think I might be able to finish it in about a month in total. I started this one in the 25th of last month. This is 15th. So about 1 month worth of painting. Now I'm about to finish that book. We also got some more of these done today. I gotta add another page, maybe 2 or 4 more for the suggestion. I think that's pretty much it that I've done today. Nothing else. So I am getting off. I'll be back tomorrow. Gotta cook, get ready to go to work. This Friday, gonna be celebrating hitting 650 subs, which is crazy because what are we now? 682. So I went up 32. We got lots of practice quick. Yeah. So we're up good amount. We're about to hit freaking 700 before the 650. Might do both celebrations at once. But thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate you all joining in. I give you an extra tally mark to Kent, GG. I think Deeks and Girl gave her an extra one too. Wander also got an extra tally mark. But yeah, sorry, GG, gotta go. I wish I could stay here and draw all day, but you know, gotta be an adult and go to work. I said I have a Discord if you want to join it and share some art there, or my Instagram, which I gotta post on Instagram as well. But peace out. Oh, hell, that's ugly.